Oh my god, I almost fell. Oh my god, I'm kind of scared. All right, guys. Hello there. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. I don't know if you guys can hear the car that is revving its engine outside of my house, but they have been doing so for the past hour. I decided to go ahead and just start filming because I'm not sure when that's gonna end. As you can see from the title of this video, we are going to be going over summer trends and what I'm gonna be wearing this summer. So this video is inspired by a video that Emma Chamberlain recently published. And if you guys are familiar with my channel, I love doing trend videos. I love doing seasonal trend videos. And I normally pull a lot of inspiration from the runway and then also social media and news articles, anything like that. But for today's video, I wanted it to be a little more casual. So I took the inspo from Emma Chamberlain and just gonna do something a little bit more realistic and wearable. So this is what we're gonna be wearing this summer. Not just what is trending on the runways and in news sources and things like that, more so just real life outfits to wear. So I hope you guys like this. I hope you find it helpful, and I'm super excited to share with you. We do have a sponsor for today's video, so thank you to Goodnight Macaroon. There will be pieces from them featured throughout this video. I will link everything in the description box so you guys can shop it. You can use my code Delaney40. Also in this video, I am going to be inserting some clips of styles that I put together for you guys. I'll also show you some Instagram photos of outfits that I've worn that reflect these trends, and I'll also put up some inspo photos from Pinterest that can give you guys more ideas of how to style things. So there's a little bit of everything in the way this video is formatted. Let me know if you like it. I hope you do. Let's get to the looks, the trends, the outfits, the styles, whatever you want to call them. So the first trend I want to share with you guys is baby tees. I love a crop top. I love graphic tees, so this is kind of just like a merging of the two, and it's perfect. It's very Y2K, which has been trendy for a while now, and I love this silhouette. It's short and cropped tight with something a little bit baggier, so if you want to do baggy shorts, longer shorts, baggy sweats, denim, or just like jean shorts, skirts, you can honestly wear a baby tee with so many different styles. So it is a very versatile piece. It's really fun. I know crop tops aren't for everyone, but if you have like a shorter torso like I do, I love the way a crop top looks. I think it's super flattering and it's fun and it's perfect for summer. So the outfit that I wanted to share with you guys today, I have these little tie-dye shorts. These are from Goodnight Macaroon, and they're blue and purple tie-dye on white denim. They're super comfy, cute, casual. These are perfect to pair with t-shirts, bathing suits, tank tops, bodysuits, but they're a little more fun than just like a plain pair of denim shorts. And then the baby tee is pretty self-explanatory. I love this look with just sneakers, super casual, a tote bag. Going with the Y2K style, I think the leopard print bag is perfect for this. The fuzzy tote, that's like very quintessential to kind of the trendy Y2K looks right now. So love this look, just something casual, easy to throw on for errands, maybe going to Disneyland. I don't know why I feel like I need to wear this to Disneyland, but I do. The next trend that I have been loving is colored glasses. So for today's look, I did something kind of themed where it's all the same color, but it's super fun to also just play around with colored glasses with more funky and fun looks, and it doesn't have to be all one color. So again, this kind of ties back to the Y2K that is trending so much. So like the early 90s, 2000s glasses, like Destiny's Child made them really popular, Aaliyah, and kind of just that like vintage Chanel look. Anything like that is perfect for this trend. A bunch of the glasses that I'm showing you guys are from the brand Indie Sunglasses, which is a small female-owned brand. They are one of my favorite glasses companies. You guys can use my code there as well. It's Delaney, and their glasses are just so good. They're so cute, and it's a great small business to support. So the look that I styled out today, I have this green cropped sweater from Goodnight Macaroon. This is super cute and soft. It comes in a couple of different colors. And for myself, like I mentioned, I really like crop tops. So if something isn't a crop top, sometimes I just make it one on the spot. So for this look, I actually tucked this up into my bra, and then I paired this with my Boyd flare pants. So if you guys don't know, Boyd is actually my clothing brand, and it is launching on June 1st. So these flares are part of the collection, and then I went with the green sunglasses from Indy and a green claw clip. So kind of just tying in all the accessories, making them green, super fun, and then a little pop of print and pattern with the handbag. The next trend that I will be wearing this summer and loving is overalls. So overalls have always been a part of my wardrobe. I've always loved them, and I love to see whenever they're trending. So for today's look, I took some inspiration from kind of like the grungy, again, like 90s, almost Friends-like vibe, but a little bit edgier and grungy. With the overalls, I just went with a cropped white tank. This one that I have on here is also from my brand Boyd, and it's like got kind of a raw edge hem to it, so it is very edgy, and the overalls are kind of baggy, oversized. I actually got these off of Amazon, and just pairing them with like Converse, a claw clip, some little glasses, a shoulder bag, it's the perfect mix of like girl next door and edgy, and it's so easy to wear in the summer. I also love overalls with the trend of just like a bathing suit underneath, or some kind of really small crop top or bra top, because they're kind of baggy and swallowing, and then you put that next to something that is more revealing and small and tight, and it's just a really nice mixture. And another trend that I have been loving for the past couple of months and plan to wear into the summer as well is patchwork denim. So this can go a couple of different ways. There is some more like edgy street style patchwork denim, I would say. It definitely lends to that Y2K vibe. It's super cool, really neat. Super cool and really neat. Those are weird words to say. So it's super cool girl, definitely more street style, and I do love that style. I also love the more bohemian kind of 90s interpretation of the trend, which is like there's literally just kind of random patches of denim sewn together to make a piece. So I have a couple of different inspo pics here to show you guys how you can do both of those looks. But if you see patchwork denim in some silhouette or item that you like, it is definitely trending, and it's super fun to style in different ways. All right, the next trend that we will be loving all summer is tote bags. So I'm sure you guys have seen all over Instagram, Pinterest, everywhere. Tote bags are huge right now, and brands are coming out with such cute designs on them and prints and everything, and they're super practical as well. So in today's outfit that I wanted to share with you guys for tote bags, I have this pair of white denim from Goodnight Macaroon. These are super comfy, high-waisted, really easy to style with so many different things. And for reference, I'm 5'4", so they're kind of like a flood on me, which I think looks really cute with just like a flat sneaker, something a little bit vintage inspired. So for today's look, I paired them with a little crop top, and it was just kind of like a monochromatic, really chill, neutral look. And then to spice it up a little bit, I whipped out this tote bag that is super colorful and trendy. This checker pattern is actually going to be featured later in this video because it is a huge trend that I'm loving as well. And the bright pink and red together is so cute. It just adds a nice pop to the outfit, like I mentioned. And I've seen so many good tote bags, like floral ones, really funky ones, and you can fit so much stuff in here. So whether you're on vacation, going to the beach, or running errands, a tote bag is actually so practical, and it's really in style right now and super cute. This one is actually $2 from Cotton On, so really good deal. All right, next we have to talk about little black dresses for summer, because this is something that I end up wearing every single summer. So I had to just do a little segment for it. So whether it be like a longer midi dress, even a maxi dress, or a mini dress, I love black dresses in the summer. Even though black is not really a summer color, I'm always gravitating towards them and throwing them on over a bathing suit if I'm going out to dinner. I don't know really what it is, but I just need some little black dresses in my closet that are specifically for the summer months. So I wanted to share a couple with you guys. The first one I have is from Goodnight Macaroon, and it is a midi ribbed dress. It also has a little collar, and it kind of gives me like that 70s feel. It's a little bit preppy, and it is incredibly comfortable, super stretchy, really soft, and it's got a nice slit. So it's perfect for summer, and this is great to pair with just like a pair of sneakers. I also got these at Goodnight Macaroon, a little shoulder bag. It's kind of casual, but it is very chic. So love that as an option. And then I also have this Urban Outfitters little more like flowy sundress, which I'm obsessed with. I had a dress similar to this that I wore a couple summers back when we were traveling abroad, and it was like my go-to piece in my suitcase for the duration of the trip, which was like 2 or 3 weeks. It was so handy. I wore it so much, and I've made sure to pick up like a cute little flowy, flattering, fun black summer dress each year because I just get so much wear out of it. So you can style this up with sandals or heels if you want, or I like to dress it down a little bit more and kind of contrast it with like a baseball cap and some sneakers, make it a little girly and a little boyish, and it's a necessity. So if you're looking for what to wear this summer, do not cut out the probability of wearing a black dress because I think you're gonna do it. Okay, something else that I'm sure you guys have seen, it's very trendy right now, I'm actually wearing them right now, is foam slides. So Yeezy definitely put these on the map, and they're super comfy. They are amazing for street style, and I love the way that they look. Definitely wanted to just lean into that trend a little bit. I also love that they look great on boys. So Clayton and I actually got a matching pair, and we've just been wearing them non-stop with like really casual, easy outfits, loungewear, even with like swimsuits going down to the beach. They are so easy to slip on and so comfy, and I know I'm gonna be wearing them all summer. I also think they look really good with socks, so socks and sandals, kind of a weird thing, but it's definitely trending right now, and I think it looks cute with like some loungewear, like this little set. So the outfit that I wanted to share today with you guys in this is these shorts from Goodnight Macaroons. So I just went for like a full neutral monochromatic look. These are like a mid-length short. They've got a raw hem, which is super cute. Pockets, a major bonus, and I gotta say small in these. I'm normally like a 00 or a 24. They are a little bit snug, so they do fit, but just keep in mind if you're ordering them, you might want to size up if you want them to be a little bit looser, just like around the waist. And with that, I paired my Boyd print halter top, kind of just adding to that street style with the print on it, and then I wore a hoodie over top because I love my loungewear looks to have layers. I don't really need a hoodie in the summer, but sometimes it gets a little windy or it gets a little cold at night, so I just love having that added layer. I love the way it looks, and it can come in handy. And then just a little bucket hat and a purse. It's the perfect casual but cool look. And as I mentioned before, we are going to be talking more about checkered print because it is something I've been loving and will definitely be wearing into the summer. So as you guys saw with the tote bag, that is great. And also I've been loving it, especially for pants. I think it's such a good, like, fun print for pants to pair with so many different tops. So I have a couple of Instagram pictures up here that I was wearing checkered print pants, and you can pair them with like a really plain top, or you can actually pair them with something that has like graphics and colors and everything too. So it's kind of just what you're comfortable with. If you want to do something more plain, that's a little bit safer, and I totally get that. Or if you want to be like pattern mixing, it's really fun to use checkers for that because they are kind of stable and repetitive, so it is easy to like mix something else with that that's maybe a little bit wilder, I would say. So I'm loving checker print. I think it's so cute. I do have some on my nails as well, so this trend, you know, translated all the way to my nails even. So definitely going to be wearing it all summer. Something else that I cannot live without in the summers is a good button down. So I actually designed a button down in my collection for Boyd. It comes in 2 colors and it is perfect for the summer. It's nice and airy and flowy. You can throw it over a bathing suit. You can dress it up. We love it. It's honestly like one of our favorite pieces in the collection. So that is a really good one. And then I have a couple of Instagram pictures too where I was wearing a button up recently on vacation. So nice when you're going to the beach. It's kind of like a cover up, but it's more, I don't know, it's kind of more like chic feeling than like a sarong or a dress. I just really love the like airiness and openness of it. It comes in handy, and you can also dress it up on vacation if you're going out to dinner or drinks or anything like that. So a button up is honestly just a staple in my summer wardrobe. And for today's outfit, I wanted to share a sort of like dad inspired button up. I have this blue one, got it off Amazon, and I paired that with a bathing suit again because I think it makes such a good cover up, and some little sweat shorts. These are from Boyd as well, and a tiger print bikini for kind of like a pop against the blue and the white. It's a mix of like wild and chic, and It just feels very summer to me, but super stylish and still comfortable. This next one is really fun. So you guys may have seen on Pinterest or Instagram that the floral hibiscus Hawaiian print has been super trendy lately. And I do have a picture I posted on Instagram the other day where I was wearing kind of like a hibiscus print short. They are neutral, which is kind of hard to find. I've noticed that a lot of the sort of like hibiscus-like prints are very loud and bold and colorful. So this was a nice neutral option if you guys are into that. And then also, I don't have it here, but the outfit that I wanted to style for you guys today is kind of like a quarter zip sweatshirt, and I tucked it into my bra again. I was making my own crop top with some little sweat shorts, and it definitely just gives me like a nice summer evening vibe. I honestly love it. I will be incorporating this print wherever I can. Next is an accessory trend that I have been loving. You guys have probably seen the trucker hats everywhere. They are so cute and they are definitely nostalgic again. Growing up, one of my best friends, her uncle was actually, and is still actually, the distributor, I believe, for the Von Dutch hats. So really fun, like small world vibes with that. And obviously the Von Dutch hats are huge again. They're trending. I need to get my hands on another one. We had so many when we were growing up because she always had them. But we, in this household, Kate and I both have been loving the trucker hat trend. We have a smiley face one that we love. We have it in 2 colors. It's actually from Amazon. And then we also have this one from the company Let's Blaze, which is a hemp company. And we wore both of those on vacation recently, and they're just super easy to throw on. They look edgy and cool, and again, I love a trend that me and my man can both share. So matching sets are gonna be another huge trend this summer that is kind of just always in, and specifically I feel like this is a lot of the kind of dad pajama trend. The pinstripe set, Tilda Jerf, I think that's how you say her name. Her company, Jerf Avenue, has a very, very cute one that I feel like is the kind of starter of all of the other ones that I've seen. So I actually don't have one of those sets, but I do want one because they're so cute and I feel like you can style them so many different ways. But any kind of matching set in general. So actually with Boyd, we created a bunch of matching sets, like the one I currently have on is a little sweat set, and this is a lighter sweat material, so it is perfect for spring and summer. The shorts and the top, and then we also have a matching set that's flares and a crop top halter in cocoa. So you guys know brown is super in right now and it's such a fun color to wear. So I will definitely be wearing matching sets in a multitude of different silhouettes and styles and patterns and all that good stuff. Okay, and next is another trend that I actually don't have anything to show you guys in person, but crochet has been huge for a while, and I feel like it's kind of been developing even more in the past couple of months, and I definitely like the direction that it's taken. Before, it was a little bit harder for me to get into crochet because I felt that it was very bohemian and almost like Coachella-ish, but I've seen a lot of pieces lately that don't give me that vibe. So little crocheted bucket hats. There's a kind of viral picture of Bella Hadid wearing one. Super cute, again gives that Y2K 90s vibe. And also little crochet bags or halter tops that aren't super bohemian, but kind of give, I don't really know how to explain the vibe that they give me because it is still a little bit like hippie-ish, but it's just not as earthy, I would say. I don't really know what I'm trying to explain, but maybe you guys get it. And I like the direction that it's going. So I'm gonna look next time we go thrifting or to a flea market if there's any cute little crochet things that I could pick up, like a bag or a hat or maybe a little top. But it is definitely something that's super trendy and I'm loving seeing it pop up all over Pinterest and Instagram. Which leads me to my next trend, which is kind of similar in that same vibe, and it is just the wavy abstract prints. So this is definitely more in the Y2K category, I would say, and I will put some pictures up here so you guys know exactly what I'm referring to when I say wavy abstract. But this is huge for like pants. I've seen a lot of cute tops. There's a very famous House of Sunny dress that kind of embodies this, and I love that it's a little bit like almost, it gives me almost like a space vibe, but it's kind of like edgy and cool and a little bit hippie-ish again. So I love this trend. I definitely want some more wavy prints, whether it be in dresses, pants, tops, bags. I think it's just like a really fun, happy print, and it's a great way to express ourselves in these nice warmer months, and especially with things getting better, with everything going on in the world. So I like this. And then the last trend that we're gonna talk about is cowboy boots. So you guys may or may not know this, but I actually grew up in Reno, which is like a huge ranching community, and I basically grew up on my grandparents' ranch. So I've been wearing cowboy boots for my whole life, been going to rodeos, been embracing kind of the Western style in bits of my wardrobe for my whole life. So cowboy boots is super fun for me. Again, it's nostalgic, and I love the juxtaposition of cowboy boots against something that is not Western. So they look so cute with like dresses. They're kind of like more edgy or Y2K-ish, and with bathing suits they look really good. Little like crop tops and shorts, anything like that. It doesn't have to be like Western style. They look really cute with like baby tees. Like I was saying, mixing the Y2K and the cowboy boots is really nice. And even with like the little crochet top or the funky wavy patterns, I think that would be really cool. So cowboy boots are definitely trending for another year. I feel like they are kind of always relevant, and I love to see it. So I'll put up some inspo photos here for you guys, and we'll all be rocking our Western boots. All right, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope this helps you style out your looks for this upcoming summer. We're all gonna look amazing, we're all gonna feel amazing, and we're all gonna be nice to ourselves and each other, right? So hopefully you guys have an amazing summer, and I will definitely be sharing more outfit inspo over on my channel throughout the summer. So this is just the beginning of summer styling, and don't forget to subscribe so you guys can catch all of my future content. And thank you as always for watching.